Artificial sweeteners may raise the risk of heart attack and stroke. In at-risk people, erythritol, a sugar replacement, may be connected to an increased risk of heart attack and stroke. A popular zero-calorie sweetener is connected to an increased risk of heart attack and stroke, according to a recent study. The sugar replacement erythritol occurs naturally at low quantities in some plants, such as grapes and mushrooms, but it is also generated industrially and added to meals at larger concentrations. It's especially popular for sweetening low-calorie, low-carb, and keto items, which are often high-fat and low-carb. According to the New York Times, researchers from the Cleveland Clinic in Ohio evaluated over 4,000 Americans and Europeans who were undergoing cardiac evaluation for the study, which was published on February 27 in Nature Medicine. They discovered that those with the highest blood concentration of the artificial sweetener were at an increased risk of experiencing a heart attack or stroke in the following 3 years. Importantly, the majority of the individuals already had some sort of cardiovascular illness or had risk factors for having cardiac difficulties in the future, such as diabetes or high blood pressure. Erythritol increased the activity of platelets, a kind of blood cell that binds together to form clots, leading clots to develop at a higher rate in laboratory trials. Similarly, in mice injected with erythritol, clots developed more quickly after damage than they did in mice treated with saline, the study discovered. They also examined blood samples from individuals who had had an erythritol-sweetened beverage and discovered that their blood levels of the sweetener peaked within hours and stayed high for 2 days, high enough to possibly alter blood coagulation, the authors reported. According to the study, increased clotting has the potential to trigger a heart attack or stroke because blood flow becomes restricted when clots develop.